It's your girl B Octavia, and I am back with another video. So today we will be talking about a fatal car crash that happened just last week in the District of Columbia. This fatal car crash ended up revealing way more than anybody expected. This car crash not only revealed a level of disloyalty between family, it'll also go down in history as what not to do when you're living a foul lifestyle at a very young age. July 14th at or around 9 p.m., officers responded to Interstate 295 for what was reported as a single car crash. Once officers arrived on scene, they discovered a juvenile male in the rear passenger of this very damaged vehicle. He was unconscious and not breathing. He had to be pulled from the vehicle so that DC Fire and EMS could work on him, and despite all life-saving measures, this young man was pronounced deceased. He was shortly thereafter identified as 16-year-old Rick Kearney from Southeast DC. During the early stages of this investigation, it was revealed that two other people were inside the car when it crashed. The driver, of course, which was revealed to be a 17-year-old juvenile, and the passenger was a 20-year-old named Joseph Wade. Now, before I even, because this is going to slip my mind to say, before I even get into every detail of this crash and the end result of everything, I do want to say the oldest person in the bunch is supposed to have sense. And clearly he doesn't. What a terrible, terrible elder. The 17-year-old's name was not released in the MPD's briefing or news articles, you know, protecting that he is a juvenile. But Instagram never fails. As we have blogs in the city, they were posting different details about this crime. The 17-year-old's name was released on Instagram, and I went through the comments and surmised that the fatality and the driver are family, and they're actually cousins. And the driver is a first cousin to the young man who died as a result of the crash. Being as though they're family, I can't even imagine what they're feeling right now. Because as a result of all of this, sisters could never be cool again, potentially. A family might get stronger or disintegrate as a result of something like this, which is terrible. And obviously, if the occupants of the vehicle who were fine enough to run after this crash, when the occupants run from the scene, we already could surmise the car is stolen. But it still baffled me that the 17-year-old caused the crash and left his cousin. How do you even make it back from that? Because nothing in this world, if I know that one of my family members is hurt, it is nothing in this world that would make me think about going to jail or facing, like, nothing in this world is worth leaving your family. And to add salt onto all of this, when these juveniles steal cars, that means that a hard-working person is out of their vehicle. When you not only steal somebody's car, but you don't know how to drive it, you don't know how to drive, period, and you total it in a way where that's just going to be too much for them to have to deal with. So you done f***ed up somebody hard-working, somebody's vehicle who's hard-working, You done got your cousin killed based on you erratically driving. Still in the car in the first place was where you messed up. Just to have it. I truly don't get it. Because then, of course, it's not worth it. But it's adding. Everything adds together to make it like, you shouldn't have did that at all. The Honda Sonata was stolen just a few days before this crash. Like, if they don't feel stupid, they should. Because running away from the vehicle didn't do anything. Fleeing the scene didn't do much because they were caught a short time later. So that detail within itself is going to stick with your family, that you basically left your cousin, your dying cousin, in the back seat to just basically take a jog and give the police time to catch up to you. You ran away for your freedom and you still, it was a mission failed. Running away and you don't even know where you run into. So let's break this down. The oldest person in the car, 20 years old, could have took the risk of driving, not letting the kid do it. But the kid probably, hey, I ain't gonna say who stole the car. It was stolen. But one juvenile is dead because the other juvenile, which is his cousin, couldn't drive worth shit. The juvenile and the 20-year-old were both charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle. And in addition to that charge, the 17-year-old was also charged with leaving after colliding. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if the 17-year-old, last name Kearney, ends up being charged with vehicular manslaughter. It was said by witnesses that he was traveling at a high rate of speed and lost control of the vehicle. It went through several lanes, could have caused way more damage and way more fatalities. Any updates that come my way about this case, I will be doing a new video in due time. But until then, thank you for watching, and I will be back.